It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
W me. Yeah, Brooklyn getting swept.
First carry for Kenyon Drake, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately
112
he
to
was fortunate to
115.
get anything out of that run.
Touchdown.
On 2nd and 9, Herbert flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep.
Herbo.
Sideline. And it's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw here, Herbert. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Touch him.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that.
Celtics win a
Here's the
championship.
thing for me, I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
A gain of 6 there on first.
W pick.
There you go, Charles, the first completed pass.
To be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete.
I'll just try to
and he's got this down to the 35. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020?
This dude's team's kind of good.
He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line.
NBA basketball.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of first.
Losing.
Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Is the game not on TV?
Now a field goal forthcoming for the Steelers. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away.
They need to teach me how to make punts.
Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Miles Miles Jack with a sack.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
Here we go.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. My game. Watch QB draw.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. To the football, that's complete to his running back. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction.
Let's go!
Then he cuts.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot
We had numbers.
And all the way in for the touchdown.
I
Kenyon
can't.
Drake, 63 yards. And the Express have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
2nd and 5. Pressure
Go,
comes and
Joey.
down he goes. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
On the move.
Let's go!
He's going to go down again. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. The Steelers send out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. That's pulled in at the 32.
Woo!
A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st and 10, Herbert. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart, because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe
Bro, he burned him right off the line.
Scheme. Get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Kenyon Drake. Get touchdown in this opening quarter.
Kenyon Drake going crazy.
Express adds 6 to their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
We're right back.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields this way up at the 17. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's going the other way. And he's gonna
Dude, this edge rush is absolutely crazy. Bosa and Mack.
So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort
So,
to improve this defense.
it's kind of like
I have to
bullying.
say they like the early returns.
No problem there on the end. And the lead is up to 18 now. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fields this way up at the 17. 21-3.
This team is disgusting. This team is crazy.
They'll start the drive with Harris. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. Another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL started. Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in this first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place on the field?
Back to throw now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw.
Oh, that should have been a bag.
He couldn't reach back for it.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it,
Come on now, that should have been a bag.
In this much.
It better be a sack. Strip
third
sack.
down, he'll drop to throw.
He got,
That is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The Steelers.
What's the rules of punting? Can you go for it on 4th?
As he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Oh!
Yes, it's a fake.
No! He jumped it! Oh my gosh!
A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
D-Hop. 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 +9 release. D-Hop. 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 D-Hop.
On first down, it's Herbert.
No, not D-Hop.
Flush to his right. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. The 71 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Eluding the pressure right. Going up top for Miller. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. And touchdown! O.J. Howard, 42 yards. And the Express are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And a round
I do not like the score right now.
First half.
I am the Falcons.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7.
Boom, 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 bam.
This drive will start
Let's go,
at the
Kaiser White.
25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 2nd and 9.
Come on.
He'll look to throw.
Pick.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
2 delay fades.
After the turnover, here's Herbert.
The
Steelers pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert. And he's able to find Miller.
Go, Scotty Miller.
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Keenan Allen there to make the grab. And the Express are able to add on to their first half lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
What in the world?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
What? I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On the give, this is Harris. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick.
Yo.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. The extra point up and good, and that will extend this big lead.
Taylor, join party.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one fielded at the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
Our pass rush is so good.
Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Khalil Mack able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. They'll decide to keep this once more. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Hey, keep it going, dog. Keep it going.
On play action, they'll throw. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record.
Gosh, I love hot route.
Things turn out for him.
I think, okay, he's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Steelers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. We don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? 2nd and 2.
Oh, he's wide.
That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay
He is
Johnson.
wide.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Oh, never mind. He throws a Dion. Wait. Does he have?
Now back to throw. And this will be
if he would have put
1 second left to go.
Certainly looked like
his person on the left seam on the street,
his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway. Half from the 6. Now a hit and a loose football. And does the defense have it there?
Don't quit. Don't quit. Actually, you can't quit. I have to play a game on a different league.
Says the referee, we're going the other way. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Post.
Mike 8, Mike 8. Oh, you got D? Mike 8, Mike 8.
Who is guarding D-Hop?
I got you.
+9 release. Oh, it's one of his rookies. It's one of his rookies.
Out of the gun, Herbert.
Don't do it. Don't do him like that, Diop. Don't do him like that, Diop.
DeAndre Hopkins.
Don't do him like that, D-Hop.
And the Express are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So this looking more and more like it is going to be a successful kickoff to their campaign as they add on here.
And partner, you know NFL coaches, they're on the sideline thinking about all the little things that need correcting. But for the most part, they've got to be ecstatic with the way this season has started out.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half. Okay, because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up!
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think he might have turned it on us too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
Fofo's the mic. Mike's Fofo. Here we go, here we go.
We got Tank on.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Oh my
And his
gosh,
pass
Rose
is
got
intercepted
lured.
for the 4th time today. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if
Oh, Diablo speed? Oh my gosh! What? Is that normal? Is that normal? That is crazy. So Diop just became crazy after the catch. Nah, that's crazy. Pro just became Debo. Alright, I got another game to play, Taylor, so don't leave the stream. W W W W.
Maybe if I put Carlson up on market, then these guys, nah, probably not. I don't think I make my stubs back. But there's one singular show pack. And then you wanted me to go ahead and open up my faces of the franchise NL West. All right, chat. This, remember, I don't get to pick. It's not a choice pack. It's a random one. What is this NL West? Who could this be? Carson Kelly, CeeDee Lamb, Cody Bellinger, Jake Cronenworth, and Logan
How
Webb.
does Tannehill have X Factor? Did I say that right?
Logan Webb. Adding a diamond
Did I say
starter
that
that
right?
has a sinker cutter. I know he was 84 hit per nine, but I
Wait,
think
he
it's
plays
a
man
good start in
coverage
the early game.
99% of the time. 93%. All right, I like
Has a
that.
nice swing, so I'd be okay with that. Cody Bellinger is Cody Bellinger.
I like that. I like
DJ
that.
Crone looks insane. And then Carson Kelly, honestly, I mean, I already have my catcher, but Carson Kelly's strike left decent. Honestly, if I remember correctly, he was Ohtani down the line, mashed against righties as well, which it had the same kind of splits. So, I don't know. But I already have catcher. I don't really want him. So, all right, who do we get? NL West, NL West. Oh my God, it's a diamond. Would you look at that? Would you look at that, dude? Who is it? Obviously, it's a 90. We got Jake Cronenworth for our middle infield. Let's go. I'm fine with Jake Cronenworth, man. That's the Crone Zone got a good swing. That boy got a good swing on him. You know what I'm saying? And so as we've been grinding and playing the ever-living piss out of this, we have actually made even more progress on the face of the franchise stuff. Of course, we're doing our daily
Von Miller with upgrade.
Make sure you're always looking here for
Let's get speed.
and we've locked the Babe Ruth.
Let's get speed.
But we've made it.
Come on, give me speed.
Just by playing a bunch of games.
Dang it.
We've also started to chip away
What's the speed I had?
video. I'll go over all that. Don't feel
Oh, my mom's calling. Von Miller got 87 speed.
We're at 246,000 XP.
I'm about to put him on as my user.
And I think we should reward our thick bodies for our grinding by opening these packs. And then maybe take these in
Give me speed,
to our
Poyer.
championship
Not
games
speed.
in mini seasons and knock that out and get even more packs. Now, I'm not going to touch the show packs or the bomb packs because I'm gonna combine those with the packs we pull from the championship series should we win.
5 power. 2 awareness.
I played an online game. I played. Oh, we got my boy. We got my friend Taylor Trammell. Let's go, baby. You get that because I played an event game. So it was like, hey, you played online. Have a spring training. Haven't played ranked yet. Don't worry. But we have 4 new guaranteed diamonds to add to the team. Now this is a big thing right here. We could hit really good on these. AL Central. I mean, we could be looking at a Lou Bob, a Clase, which I don't really want because I feel like you sit heat on him and then you're dicking the piss out of him. But we could get Casey Mize, which looks like a formidable starter. It'd be a diamond starter to add to rotation.
Number 2 offense. Number 13 defense.
Andrew Benintendi, I swear to God, if the
W.
game is the Andrew Benintendi, I'm suing. I will find a lawyer and we will contact these sons of. Anyway, or we could be getting Byron Buxton here, right? Byron Buxton always has a freaking awesome swing, and I mean, look at the defensive speed on this bad boy too.
Diggs, Landry. I got Landry.
I mean, besides Benintendi, there's really not a bad option here. AL East could be Cedric Mullins, Rafael Devers.
Dang, I don't remember the last time I played in this league.
Probably a weird thing because if you played before, usually Chapman's pretty nasty. But they changed his delivery this week. He also only has a fastball slider splitter and a 2-seamer.
He's kind of nasty.
And the 4-seam does not have outliers, so he's not even getting that extra pumped shed to blow by people. So I don't think I really want him. If I get stuck with him, it's not the end of the world. I don't know. I mean,
And I guess I could go pick artists.
I usually struggle hitting Chapman. I've been hitting him better this year, so that should tell you something. We could get Wander Franco, who is always a fun card to use. His 99 last year, I think I actually hit 430 with it, like no joke, in like 400 plate appearances. I loved him. Although against righties he looks kind of weak, but hey, he's an option. And then Alex Manoah, he looks pretty good as a sinker. Pretty fun card, pretty young, exciting player. So could be some fun stuff there. The NL East, please, dear baby Jesus.
He goes in coverage a lot, right?
Okay, listen, I'm a Braves fan. Let me get my boy. Let me be great. But honestly, looks insane. I would love to get him. If I don't get him, Jazz Chisholm looks insane, and I can put him in short. He'd be awesome. Francisco Lindor, I historically love his card. Switch hitter looks very good. Josh Bell, switch hitter first would be Grody too. JT Real Muto. I mean, there's options, you know. And the NL Central pack, we could get He Who Bangs Joey Votto. If you've watched my stream us. Will the game bless it? Me, I don't know. But we're gonna find out here. We're gonna rip the AL Central pack first, and we're gonna hope that we get super lucky. It's a diamond. Who would have thought that? Let's see what we get. Come on. I don't remember who I was wanting.
Alright, that's so dumb.
Luis Robert or Robert. We're getting the Lou Bob.
90 field general. I'm an 88 field general, so
Pick right there. I like it.
he has escape. Let's go. He's gonna have escape, slinger, and hot route. Do I just do protected? Does that work? During pre-play, players with this ability will highlight any oncoming blitzers on 3rd and 4th down. Can be bluffed. So why would I do that? Think, I guess protected. Fearless.
Upgrades are feeling crispy. I'm gonna go NL Central then NL East because NL East. I'm a Braves fan. You know we gotta save that for last. Another diamond. Holy poo! I cannot believe it. All right, who do we get? It is Marcus Stroman. So we are gonna add a diamond starting pitcher with a sinker and a cutter. I mean, okay, I'll take that. Let's go. It's not he who bangs Joey Votto, who I would have loved, but listen, Stroman is pretty solid there. We'll get to see how he does. That's going to help us. And then the NL East, man. Acuna, Jazz, Francisco Lindor, JT Realmuto, and Josh Bell. I mean, I've already kind of admitted to myself I won't be getting Acuna, and I hope I'm not, because usually I would get really excited, probably get up and run away, but I'm not wearing pants. That's an issue. Here we go. NL East, who we getting? Who we getting? Oh my God, it's a diamond. What joyous pack luck. So anyway, before we flip this card, do me the biggest of favors and leave a like on the video if you enjoy Nobody's Bid videos. You have no idea how much that helps me, so if you could take a second and click that thumbs up button, I would really appreciate it. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new. You guys, well, we hit like 80K yesterday. We're at 83 now, so I appreciate the support and love. You guys are literally amazing. Thank you. What am I getting? What am I getting? We're getting Josh Bell. Now, I don't hate this, okay? I don't hate it. It's not Acuna, but it gives me a formidable switch hitter who always has a sweet, savory swing. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. And then just because you guys are some love in one show back here, what are the odds we pull something? Probably not. We're still looking for an actual diamond of the series, and we're not going to get it here. We're going to pull Anthony Desclafani, the silver. That'll help us with the Giants.
This dude's ducking.
Could have been more exciting. Could have been a big bang.
Deontay Buchanan.
Shit all over the floor. So this is actually how the team's gonna look now. We have added
Dante Buchanan.
with that. That's exciting. We have Josh Bell at first. I'm
He used to play on the Bucks. No, he didn't.
catcher because I have been very bad.
I don't know. Did he?
Piazza. Now this doesn't shock me. I'm usually very bad.
I don't know. I remember him.
I don't ever like I don't know, swings off. Something's weird for me. If you rake with them, by all means use them. I'm hitting a cool crisp 188 with them online. Do you understand how upsetting that is? Smash offline, so I don't know what the hell that's about. But I just I don't know. MJ Melendez is kind of nice. You know what? No, we're gonna give Piazza a shot. You know, leave him on the bench. MJ Melendez is an absolute must. He's an absolutely insane.
Bro just said he's searching.
Eduardo Escobar, Max Muncy,
Oh, and that dude is really good. I should have signed him. He's 24, 89 speed.
another card I usually really like. I have struggled with him right now.
If I remember, I'll do it.
But it saved my life. I don't know why. Even when I hit it well, it's just an absolute missile right at somebody. Very upsetting. So, that's going to be the team. In our rotation is going to be Marcus Stroman. I mean, that's a big back of the rotation. And while sure his 86 hit per 9 could be looked at as he has a sinker cutter. He's 5 pitches. He's got a decent mix of speeds there. I don't know. He might be pretty interesting. Can't wait to use him. I usually like Stroman cards. We got AJ Burnett. So that's fun right there. Yuri Perez, Kyle Muller, and Lance Lynn. The fun fact about Yuri Perez, I've been using him while grinding in mini seasons, and now he's parallel 2. So he's actually plus 210, 86 overall card.
Alright, red versus blue. Dude, the Oiler jerseys are fire. I don't know why I took them off. W. Stefan. Von Miller has not got one sack this season. That is crazy.
Being located in the Music City, this building has hosted a lot of great music acts since its inception. But this is what she was made for, NFL football, and that's what we have today in Nashville at Nissan Stadium. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. Keelan Cole now to return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Derrick Henry.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Partner, it's not often that I expect running backs to eclipse 100 yards in back-to-back games, but he left 100 way behind last week. I think he's going to do it again. I'm expecting 150 or more.
And last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. So if he does what you say he might, maybe he'll get another one.
Yeah, I think he's locked in.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Here's Tannehill. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham.
Keller, let's do a draft on
When
that.
offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should. Their bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Keller, give me commission on that 2K league.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Well, this defense for the Bills,
I should have picked Nets. They got Ben Simmons, Kyrie, KD.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
And Derrick Henry with the ball in his hands, what a sight to behold, because power and speed involved in every touch for him. Coming off another spectacular season with the Titans, he became the first since LaDainian Tomlinson in 2006 and 2007 to win 2 straight rushing titles, and he did it with style, too. Just the 8th man to top 2,000 yards, and the first since Adrian Peterson in 2012. He has his sights set on another 2,000-yard season.
Second down and 3.
What is this? No.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
Raptors won.
Down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, All I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in 2 seconds.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Bro, what are you talking about?
Derrick Henry, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. That's complete to Davis. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
Davis was drafted in 2020 to add depth to the wide receiver room, but he started to get more looks late in his rookie season. I think he's a breakout candidate here in 2021. Nice catch there.
On play action, Allen.
No way.
50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Virginia Tech, Calvin Farley. And the Titans are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit. Let them catch their breath.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Back to throw, Tannehill. He dumps it off for Henry. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. He's fresh off that 3-touchdown performance last week that got him AFC Offensive Player of the Week. So you know that he was already on their radar. Now he's maybe even a bigger plane on their radar.
Bigger plane. I mean, he is the big dot on that screen that they're looking at and saying, how in the heck do we stop him? They're going to try a bunch of different things, different people covering him.
All right.
But right now, he's locked in. And
all right.
With his quarterback.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Tannehill. This one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
20.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, it's Henry. He will push his way down to about the 14. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Check 43. Run. 49 to Mike. 49. Go.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here. And the 13-year man puts it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
I can't believe they let you play. They let you play. Bo's the Mike. Mike's Bo. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
To throw, it's Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
We all saw the talent, the big plays in Minnesota, but Stephon Diggs really elevated his game in Buffalo last year. Led the NFL in catches with 127. There's another one right there.
Check. I got you, boy. 44.
Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper, at least a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on the schedule, because I know my guys are looking ahead to that open week. I've got to keep them focused on the task ahead, make sure they take care of business in this one. Otherwise, you're talking about a double trap. The trap of losing the game and then having the open week and having to stew about it.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Oh, wrong button!
Allen's
Oh my gosh,
throw
it's kind of
complete.
pressing the X.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Right circle.
Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Allen. Touchdown, Bills. Dawson Knox, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Bills draw a bit closer. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And his pass incomplete. But prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Tannehill. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Dude, why is Toronto, like, come back from 3-0?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Crazy.
A handoff, running left, Henry. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 88 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go. 30. 49. Watch the run. Here we go, Tiger. 49's a mark. 49's a mark. Zebra. Let's go, baby. Big turnover. Get that ball.
Running from the gun with Henry. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Now a handoff to Henry. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Crowder now to return. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. And good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Come to the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points.
Feed in.
High-powered
No, I
offenses
got the
that
feed
you
in,
face.
bro. I got the feed
Analytics
in.
will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
after the incomplete pass. Here now is 2nd and 10. Allen now looks to throw. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Well, so they go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Second and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Allen. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation.
How's that
one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Now Allen. He's got the hookup.
Clock it.
And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another 1st down as well. Second and 10. Now Allen again. Flushed out right. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. So we've reached halftime here in Nashville, the Music City, with the Titans out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
I needed that.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
30. Oh, I got 10 seconds. I just picked Old Reliable. Come on.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the 1st half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. To the air, Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Allen going to throw.
Let's go, Josh.
Let's
go, Josh.
And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Oh, this play is amazing.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
That's another thing I saw.
Now Allen. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. His throw incomplete. But right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion forced there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
What am I doing? Come on.
On first down, Allen uncorks one for Davis.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go. Incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen. It's complete to Diggs. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big play that time on the catch and run.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And a pretty nifty hurdle there before he's brought down. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. On play action, Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Allen to throw once more. And Diggs has it.
Let's go, Diggs.
And he'll take it
Let's go,
into
baby.
the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills have taken the lead. Here's Bass now for the extra point.
No, I lagged.
Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Tackle made there by Jordan Poyer. Second and 6.
Mike, 58, right there. Go on, D. Whip. Watch the whip. 58 to Mike, 58. Go. 58.
They'll run it again with Henry. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Now a run with Edwards. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Football's such a game of tendencies, down in distance, and on 3rd and inches, 3rd and 1, you're thinking, man, the fullback's probably going to get the ball. But when you get to 3rd and 2, most of the time that's either the running back or a pass play. So that's a nice tendency breaker by the offensive team there. Hand it to their big guy to pick up a first down.
Yeah, first down run with Henry that time as he maneuvers forward for about 4 yards.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Second down, they go again with Henry. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Check.
And a busy night for Henry continues.
Let's go!
Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Right. Man, I got you. Watch twist.
They'll run. It's
Let's go! Let's go!
Derrick Henry did. And this defense Titans will take over right at midfield. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Allen. Buying time to his left. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So that one will be accepted.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! 44. Check, check. And watch your leg. 44. Don't say nothing.
He played man.
44.
Then this is a touchdown.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Singletary trying the left side, and he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it. Works right side into the hands of the tight end Knox. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big gain there for the Bills. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as pass of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen. Touchdown! Stephon Diggs. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills will add on to their lead. But that makes this a 2-score ball game. And, you know, the way this thing has been going, Charles, 2 scores kind of feels like 3 or 4 scores.
Yeah, that's a great observation. It's been a heck of a battle, hasn't it? And points have been at a premium throughout this game. So you have to wonder, is this going to be too much for them to overcome?
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Cole now on the return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Not much there, only a yard. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good. And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Let him know. Let him know.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the
Come on,
pass.
Vaughn, I need a sack.
And right side, Henry's got it. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down
I need some pressure, Von Miller.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry.
20th carry, that's crazy.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Off play action, Tannehill. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Play action. It's Tannehill. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Here you go, right here. Wait. You ain't going nowhere. Yo, trick left. 58, boy, 58. 58, it's Mike. This is part of the
Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down.
Oh! Who was that?
Will go the other way with a football. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Allen going to give it to Moss. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start.
Wait, Taylor, what do you mean off
timeouts.
seasons right now?
Keep in mind, it'll also
Free
stop the
agency?
clock at the 2-minute warning. Going deep for Diggs. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Bills add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
W.
Extra point by Bass. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Cole now on the return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Now Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Pull it together. Mike's 49. Mike's 49. Hey, pick your game up. 49's the Mike. Mike's 49.
Here's Tannehill. Man open is Keelan Cole complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Man,
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's got this down to the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Henry on on first down, not finding much running room as he pushes forward for a yard or two at most. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
49's the mic. Watch 49. Watch the screen. Pass. Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
What are we drafting for?
On 3rd down, Henry. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
They snap it to Tannehill. Oh, he's looking for a touchdown deep for Woods. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
44, Mike, 44.
So Allen's going to look to throw. Flush to his right. Drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Going deep for Diggs. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. Play action. Now it's Allen. They'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask.
All right, well,
certainly
I got one
looked
play.
like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Allen. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played
I
better,
held Henry to
whatever
119
it all came
rush yards.
together in the
That's
second
amazing.
half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Buffalo, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Titans, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll get a home date next week against the Kansas City Chiefs. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
138 pass rating. All right, I got to join my 2K league. Well, no, I should have picked the Suns if we're simmed the year, and then Chris Paul's going to be like 40. Can I get an age reset? Taylor, let me get an age reset, or age, like, 2 years age. 2 years off of Chris Paul.